All right. Cool. Well, thank you guys for jumping on again. Today we're going to talk about documents and basically what's included with the system, maybe some bonus items that you want to make use of to just kind of keep everything all in one. With the subscription of BNTouch, it comes with virtually unlimited document storage. So anything you need to hold on file for your clients or partners, you're able to do so just with our document tool. There's a few ways to access this stuff. Uh, Typical way is just going into a contact and then clicking on documents here. So you'll have all these different tabs. Mortgage info is kind of the main page, but documents, it allows you to request documents. They can upload them as well, any other docs. And you could actually save presets. So you could request things one by one. Say, okay, we need pay stubs, bank statements, whatever. Or, or maybe on top of this, you can actually create presets that we can set triggers for. So if they were to mark off information that indicates that they're self-employed on the application, you could actually have something like this auto-populate and request the docs from them, really without you having to get involved. You could always add to these later on or right away. You can set due dates, but the cool thing is everything is listed here. You see, okay, this is when we requested it. It's all tackled through the portal. So as the borrower jumps in here to their portal, you can make it go right to the dashboard or the application. In some cases makes sense, but everything will be listed right in here. So the documents, they would hit requested docs here, and they're going to see everything that they need to send in. They would just simply hit upload, and then they would indicate, okay, they would just drag and drop. They can say, okay, this one is fulfilling tax returns. This one's fulfilling bank statements. So it'll actually check off when they submit it. It will also give you the ability to approve. So you can actually set status. Well, there's no docs in here uploaded, but yeah, you could say, okay, this is rejected because it's outdated. And they would get a new reminder or update saying, hey, yeah, the one you updated, we need a new one, essentially. Uh, Again, any questions on this stuff? I'll be watching the chat. So yeah, just let me know. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the standard uh, docs tool there. We'll get into the eSign one in a sec. We do have a PDF converter. If there were uploaded docs, let me see. I know there's somebody with docs. I'm trying to think of how to do it. I think the setting in here is not showing, but it's something that can be turned on, and you could actually convert anything to a PDF. It's also possible that these are already PDFs, so it's not showing me the option. But like, let's say they imported an image, which let's say maybe they use another way of getting into the portal, which is mortgage circles. So they could put the same login info that they did for this web portal and put it into the mobile app, and they could just import those docs. And that would do the trick as well. Another cool thing, especially if you're using our point of sale, which is what we're looking at here. I guess if they're using the application, they're uploading docs, you might use the eSign tool. It is an extra fee. It's $20 per user per month, but it could eliminate something like DocuSign. So you could have everything all in one. That's really the main goal. So with this, yeah, you would actually turn it on. It's under marketing and then eSign. Once you have basically a PDF imported, you could then create, I guess, the signable elements. And so if we were to just kind of put them in place, you'd say, okay, we need a borrower name. So you'd have a input box here. Um, you can change size or whatever. Maybe at the bottom, okay, we need signature. So yeah, you're just basically plugging these in here as you see fit. Maybe a date, So whatever form that you want to have basically signable, you would save this as a template. And then you could actually load that up, or I guess in this case, what was last person here? It's John Borrower. So alongside these standard docs, you could say, okay, let's request the that authorization form we just updated. So now they should see that in here. Yep. And then they could click on that. They could click on all signed docs. Um, but yeah, they would basically just import that in. They would e-sign it right from here. So here's the consent stuff. And yeah, they're just basically signing wherever it needs their signature. So very similar to DocuSign, I would say. Mortgage Circles is part of the subscription, so that comes with it. You don't need the e-sign, but yeah, I would say if you're using Mortgage Circles pretty heavily and you want everybody to go through that central, I guess, location, yeah, it makes sense to have the e-sign turned on, I would say. Uh, and yeah, it actually saves at the end a new PDF with their signature, and you could just download that. Another cool thing about the documents is you can have reminders sent out, and you can decide how you want them to be sent out. In this case, we have email and text reminders. So it's going to say, hey, yeah, you still need these docs, and here's the due date. Go ahead and send those in through the portal. Same with the e-signed. So yeah, there's a couple tools there. It's also the dashboard. We have docs here. This is going to show every document that has been imported and the remaining requested docs. And so, yeah, just quick way to see, okay, here's, I don't know, you could do like a timeline or maybe a specific person. Yeah, and you could quickly just grab the files from here. Or you could say, okay, what has Kevin Borrower imported? Okay, they have these couple things. So I would say the eSign, it's really bare bones compared to that. That is a good point. It really is just all about collecting the signature all in one place. So if you need more functionality, of course, something else might be of use. But if really all you need is the signature and to have it all in a centralized location, yeah, I would say ours really will solve those issues. And by the way, that form that I was filling out and just like putting, I don't know, sign here type stuff, that was just a random form I found on the internet. So you would import whatever form you'd like, and then you could make it e-signable. And I guess while we're at it, um, there's no other questions there. You do have the docs library, which is it's a different, I guess, way of handling docs. It's not necessarily from the borrower. It's more of a way to store things like flyers and different materials that you and maybe your team would want to have shared access to. So because it's in the vein of documents, I figured I'd throw that in too. So yeah, under marketing, docs library, you could have all kinds of flyers and stuff, whatever you need access to, or just regular images. And you could actually fire these off to people too. So yeah, I would feel like that's pretty much the gist of it. Again, if there's any questions, yeah, I mean, just shoot us an email. We have, I guess, our support team. You can request a one-on-one demo. We could go into more detail, but overall, yeah, I'd say most of that's included. And again, the e-sign can be turned on from your modules for 20 bucks a month per user. So yeah, you can go ahead and give that a try. And it looks like we have some contacts in the chat. So if you want our support email or I guess the ability to schedule a demo, go ahead and click those links. But otherwise, yeah, I appreciate everybody jumping on here. Gonna close this down and yeah, look out for the recording.